I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on today's video. Listen, I have to tell you, the Nova and Nova SS, Nova Pro Touring, all that stuff has blown up, man. Back in the day, the Novas were inexpensive cars, right? And people maybe didn't treat them like they did Chevelles. Now they've become even more popular than Chevelles because, first off, they're great looking. And one couple things too you should notice about this, and we're going to talk about those too. Why is this lower than a Chevelle, right? Two, what kind of suspension, brakes, and things like that are on the car? Why did they put those on the car? What is the level of restoration? How is the paint? Why is the interior so nice? Why is that all custom too? And what else do you have that's not on the car yet that's getting ready to get installed? We're going to get started, and then we're going to go for the drive. Okay, so why is this car so much lower and easier to get in and out of than a Chevelle is? Why would it handle better than a Chevelle? Well, because these are subframe cars. A Chevelle has a full frame and the body has to sit on top of it. That's why they sit up so much higher. A vehicle like this, the frame is sandwiched in the floor, also called, well, it says a subframe here, and then very similar to like Mopars and Fords, what have you, they have the frame mounted inside between the floor pans. In fact, lowering the car down there. Then this also has a custom suspension on it too, and that's been lowered as well. You have tubular control arms. You can't really see those at the moment, but once we get under the hood, then you'll be able to see stuff like that. Big Willwood four-wheel disc brakes are on there. 17 and 18-inch staggered American racing rims on there that are 100 to 150% wider than the original tire that would have come on the car. You can see this is aggressive. When we start the car and you hear the engine, you'll be like, wow, that is an amazing sound too. However, what you care about first is the paint. And the paint is because it's beautiful, it's Mulsanne blue. This has a lot of metallic in it, it's why it looks so good. So what I want to give you is a quick paint lesson, and that is, come on up here. And when you look at the paint, don't look at the paint, look in the paint. And Tone, what do you mean when you say that? I still don't understand what you mean. What I mean is, look at the ceiling in the paint. Look at the font of this piece of paper I'm holding. How clear is it? Is it mirror finish? If it is, then that's really good paint and why we do the video. So come on up here and do that. And you can see the ceiling really well. You can see the font. You can see how clear all that is. All right, so we have two types of clients here at Fleming's. One wants a cool car they can drive to work once in a while, maybe go to dinner with the family or some friends or whatever, right? And then we have someone who wants not only that, but also wants to go to a car show or a Cars and Coffee and show off their car. And I think that's exactly what we have here, and I want to show you why. Also, too, there's an enormous amount of upgrades here that you can't see from the outside. There's a lot of money spent, and let's talk about that for a second. So, arguably one of the best braking systems out there is the Willwood braking system here, and there you have that billet master cylinder, full adjustable proportioning valve in here. You have an upgraded fast ratio steering box here with braided lines for the power steering that goes here. You have a tubular suspension, right, with urethane bushings, giving you a completely different feel of the road. Billet pulleys, power steering, of course, and then the engine dress up, not to mention all of the fabulous stuff inside the engine as well. And then they kind of made it look original here by adding some decals, and that, I shouldn't say they did, we did, trying to finish it up so that when you open the hood, you could be really proud. And I think that at the end of the day, once you hear the engine, you'll be like, wow, I'm not sure that I don't want to spend more time under the hood. To answer your question, yes, the paint really is that nice in here. It's just beautiful, right? New chrome, new stainless, locks, emblems, package tray. Once we get inside, you'll see that. And then inside here, this has, check out the sound system upgrade here. Don't know whether you want to keep the spare tire. And I wanted to talk about this for a second because this is what I love. I love somebody who's owned a car. Not only was it garage and protected, it was covered inside the garage and protected. That's the kind of car you want. We ordered a custom carpet for the back here because the rest of the car was so nice. It had the vinyl mat that was stock. Took it out, measured. It should be here any day. That'll be in there by the time you get it. And then you can decide whether you want the spare in there or not. But I just wanted you to know this is all done. Splatter paint correctly inside here. New weather stripping, jacking instructions, all painted inside here as well. Just looks really, really nice, nicely done, so that if you went to a car show, you could open this up and be really proud. And especially once the carpet goes in there with the sound system there and everything like that, with a custom made package tray, that would look really nice. All right, so you're walking up to this mean machine and you're going, man, that is a great looking car. Oh my God, that's my car. Exactly. But however, you're going to spend most of your time inside, and that's where we're going to spend a couple more moments talking about that. But before we do, I wanted you to hear this. That is a nice sounding door. Why is that a nice sounding door? Well, because you're not getting that secondary rattle that you get from cars that aren't restored properly. All right, cool stuff and upgrades. This console, I like that with the cup holders. It's got a place here for some other stuff. You can also put in a phone charger or what have you. Upgraded Alpine audio system here. All right, full array of odometer gauges here with a 10,000 RPM tach, 120 mile an hour speedometer. And all the other stuff with vitals there. Then cool like LED stuff for the turn signals, which I really like as well. These Corbeau seats are really nice and comfortable. New floor mats, new carpet, new headliner, new visors, new dash pad, new mirror. I'm going on and on and on because it costs a lot of money to restore a car, and you need to see why some cars are worth more than others. This is a comfortable, fast, easy driving car that's very different than your regular Nova. All right, so that rumble, man, it always sounds so good when it first fires. So what's it like to drive like a Nova that doesn't go just straight, right? This is the best of both worlds. We're having a country road ride together, you and me. Sorry, I gotta concentrate for a second. This car just goes, man. Nice sound. Good shifter, solid. You guys having a good time? Because I am. All right, so we're back on the road doing some country riding. And you say to yourself, I had no idea that a Nova went around the corner like that. I said, you know what? Me neither. Look at that. I thought a Nova just went straight. No. This is the best part of the drive I love, when you're just wheeling down the road and you're able to enjoy the afternoon outside of work. This is why people get these cars, man, because you know what? I'm unplugged for a minute. I got no text feed, Facebook, boss, anything feed coming to me. I'm just going for a drive in my cool car. And the day's already washing off of me, and it feels really good. And I'm wheeling around some country roads and just having a good time, waiting for people to get out of my way. Anyway, I hope you had a great time riding with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you hear the great sound that I did too. If you don't mind, hit the like button down below. It helps get the message out, and I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We got new stuff coming out all the time, and maybe share it with your friends. They might see something they like as well. And I'll see you on the next one. That was a lot of fun, that drive, was it not? I told you these things roll down the road. This is one of the best cars out there for getting a great driving muscle car. Why? Why? Well, the reason why is it weighs significantly less than a Chevelle, right? Doesn't need a giant engine to go fast, and it's low to the ground. It handles well with the upgraded suspension system in it. The wheels and tire setup that's on here, it was designed to drive on a road, not just go straight, right? Which is why you want a car. And then you throw in the underhood detailing, and the trunk is nice, and the undercarriage pictures that you saw. And then lastly, the sound, right? Come on, man. That thing is some kind of good sounding, and we need to find a way to get this in your garage.